Manners is something that has plummeted in our society in the past generations to now. We need big improvements in the manners of the people in this country. Anuya Wagmeyer says, "Good manners are what define you as a person," and I completely support her for this quote because I do too believe that the way you use your manners do define you for who you really are. Some examples of some simple manners that I'm talking about is just saying thank you for a good deed that someone did for you just by them being polite, or proper table etiquette, such as not chewing with your mouth open or not having your elbows on the table, or even for this generation to not be on your electronic devices or your cell phone at the table, and just to show everybody else that you're trying to be respectful of everything, of the time you are spending together. And just by helping others and helping an elderly person with her groceries in the grocery store, or just opening the door for somebody, or just showing them that you truly care. Or just by saying yes ma'am and no sir, and talking to higher authorities with the respect they deserve, and showing them that you do know that they're higher authorities and that you respect them for who they are. And none of this can be possible without the parents actually enforcing these manners upon their children. If the children don't learn these manners, then it will completely be lost for the future generations, and they're the ones who are going to help lead these manners throughout in the future. And a man named Fred Astaire once said, "The hardest jobs kids face today is learning good manners without seeing any." What I get from this is these parents can teach the manners to their children and the younger teenagers of this world, but if these children don't see the higher authority, their parents or adults, using these same manners, then they're obviously not gonna go through with them, because they're going to mimic whatever these adults or parents are doing. And by having these manners, it will cause more respect for the other individuals in this society. And some examples is just opening a door for people, or having the courtesy for adults or people of the higher authority, just showing them that you do too respect them for who they are. And having proper manners will help with the amount of hate or unhappiness in the lives of many people. And what I'm getting to is, by being polite or being positive towards someone else, it will make a positive impact, and they will then use that through the rest of their day, and it will create a positive reaction, and it'll show them that you do too care. And improving these manners will help decline the amount of selfishness that people in this society have right now. And the more selfishness we have, which we do have a lot today, it causes frustration, and it causes a lot of conflict that we don't need in this society. And by using the manners, it shows that you aren't selfish, that you're thinking of another person, and that you're showing them that they do too matter, and you're not just thinking of yourself or your task at hand. And we do too need these positive reactions in our society to be healthy, and that's what everybody wants, is a healthy society. That's what I want, that's what you want. And for example, when somebody runs into you in town or bumps into you and they say "excuse me" or "I'm sorry," it shows them that you too are thinking about them, and that you're apologizing for your actions, and that creates a positive impact for them. And if they hadn't have said sorry, then that would have created a negative reaction to the other individual, and that would have made them be frustrated and angry, and show them how much you truly are selfish and how you don't care, which is not something we strive for. And in our society and country, we need to improve in our manners now. It has drastically gotten worse over the years, and is something that needs to change. And if we help fix it now, then the future generations will be able to pass on the proper ways and the proper etiquette that we need, and that we need to be living in this world. This will make our society and country a more happier and positive place to live, which is what we all should strive for and go for the future generations.